I was back in immigration court again this week, this time for the hearing of a sweet little 3-year-old girl. I'll call her Estrella. She's been in federal custody, separated from her family for more than 10 months, even though her mom lives here in New York City. The cruelty is truly mind boggling. Thanks to the door, Jews for Racial and Economic Justice, and her child advocate, Estrella had people speaking up for her, and I did so too, pleading with the judge that we should not keep this little girl separated from her mom any longer. The judge gave Estrella 21 days to file an asylum application, but I don't know how that's going to work because she doesn't have a lawyer. She's separated from her mom, and again, she's 3 years old. I wish I could tell you that this is an isolated incident, but it is not. The Trump administration has gutted policies that were designed to give immigrant kids access to legal counsel, relief from deportation, and the ability to be reunited with their families while they apply to stay in the U.S. As a result, children are being detained and removed at about 3 times the rate that they were during even the first Trump administration. Since last year, ICE and the Office of Refugee Resettlement have made it much harder to be designated as a sponsor for one of these kids, even if you're related to them. They've added all kinds of new bureaucratic and paperwork requirements, proof of income, proof of identification, proof of backup caregiving, and more. And they've added a requirement that sponsors attend ID checks where ICE agents are present. In many cases, ICE has abducted potential sponsors directly from these interviews, essentially using their kids as a trap. Meanwhile, the federal government has also cut the funding for the lawyers who are contracted to help these kids file for asylum or for other humanitarian relief they might be eligible for, at the same time that they've accelerated the court docket aggressively. So removals are up, detentions are up, and the time kids are spending separated from their families is up. Average time in ORR custody has jumped from 1 month to 6 months, and some kids have been in detention for more than a year. You don't have to be a dad to know how devastating that is or how long term the consequences will be. All done by our government with our tax dollars. We'll keep pushing for Estrella to be reunited with her mom, and as always, I feel so much gratitude for the amazing organizations supporting these kids. Please support them and join the movement of thousands of people working to protect our neighbors from ICE in our courts and everywhere else. But if you were wondering about the impact of Trump's genuinely evil immigration policies and why we need to abolish ICE, thousands of kids needlessly separated from their families for many months is one more hideous reminder.